Greetings everyone, and welcome back for another episode of the Council. I kind of forgot, in which person's room am I currently? What am I doing? Washington's room, just taking my time. Snooping around, looking into other people's belongings. Nothing out of the ordinary. I am ready to go back to my room, as we do not have access to Piaggi's room yet. Or anybody else's really... Oh. Bonaparte's room. We tried entering Bonaparte's room. There was nothing new in there. So yeah, off to my room I go. I wish there was a way to go to other floors as well. See, I got 3 jellies, 5 golden elixirs, 3 devil's thorn, and 2 carmelite waters. We used so many carmelite waters in the last couple confrontations.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me.
You're such a mama's boy. Get over it.
What now?
Louis, open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
George!
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
So her sister is alive! Oh shit. What's the fastest way there? Through here. Great. Let me just casually jog all the way to Adam's room. Is anybody going to try and stop me? No one. Is it gonna be that easy? This is Godoy, right? No, I just passed it. What? Oh, Adams is Elizabeth. I forgot. It's Hillsborough. I'm a dum-dum. Excuse me, where is her room? Wait, no? No, wait, Tower Room is the one with the Bible stuff. I am confusion. Oh god. Is it upstairs? Bonaparte's room, Peru's room, Tower room, Godoy, Richet, Washington, Adams, Woolner. Where are you, Hillsborough? Where did we find her last time? We don't even know her weaknesses or her immunities. I've been sleeping with a stranger. The fuck are you, Hillsborough? Jesus. Didn't we, like, find her room here somewhere? I knocked on her door and she said, I don't feel well, and then I left. Which one was that room? This is Elizabeth. This is Washington. Piaggi. Still no access to Piaggi's. My room. Godoy. It's unnamed. Fuck you, game.
Once again, you're the one who's a victim in all this. What are you on about now? I should never have told you what happened to me. That's how it works, and you know it too well. I'm not that naive.
I can't tell what they're saying.
We'll end up losing everything.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
After everything I've done for you, you're joking, I hope, right?
I can't understand what she's saying.
That's the matter. You're a fine one to
Emily! Emily, are you there? Answer me! Emily!
I should never have told you what happened to me. That's how it works, and you know it too well. I'm not that naive. I know you inside out. Stop. We'll end up losing everything.
Oh my god. We can do both for 0?
After everything I've done for you, you're joking, I hope, right? I told you my
I'm a monster.
I can't open it. It must be blocked on the other side. I'll have to find another way in, quick.
Balconies! Balconies, Bonaparte! Save me, buddy!
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked.
When was that a problem for me? Force open the window? With 7? Or 3? Yes. Finesse. Mm-hmm. Like a snake.
It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this.
What are you on about now? I should never have told you what
A
happened
letter
to
from
me.
William
That's
Pitt the
how it
Younger,
works, and you know
addressed to
it full
Emily.
well. I'm not
He's
that
the
naive.
present Prime
I
Minister
know
of the
you
United
inside
Kingdom.
out.
He
Stop.
only has indeed some
We'll end up
powerful
losing
backers.
everything if you keep on.
Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Give me a moment while I look into your possessions.
2 coils circle the lock.
Oils. Pfft. Child's play.
Dear Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Well then.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Carmelite water.
A letter from William Pitt the Elder addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
Are we still in the clear?
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Queen Charlotte. All the royal family of England is there from what I can tell. A letter from William Pitt the Younger addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it.
I think we've
that our
already
nation
read
will
this
recover
one. Sorry, my bad. They haven't seen us yet. Do you have any amber here? Remind me again? Golden elixir. Yeah. Maybe I should take it. Done.
What on earth is... You... Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope, right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You pretty little bitch. How dare you? Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, What's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot. Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival,
One second. First of all, the sister seems to be in great health even after being shot. Oh god. I didn't give them too much information, is the truth. I didn't really trust her. Let's ask the one with the gun.
on the wharf, something happened to me. What was it?
A malaise. The moment you arrived, you felt ill, and I offered to help while Piaggi went up. And you turned me down flat.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
How would they know that? Both of them. And why? She's immune to questioning. Who stayed with who? Wait, what does that mean? Who stayed with who?
Once at the manor, we split up into two groups.
Right.
What group did I choose?
You decided to follow Sir Gregory and Cardinal Piaggi into the small salon, and he ran into Miss Adams. Of course you know all this. I'm the one who told you about it.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll. Did we get a chance to speak?
Certainly not. I was exhausted and went to bed. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
That's the one behind. Wait, what's this? This is diversion. And this is... Diversion is one, and this is... What is this? Vigilance. I'm asking the one behind me. That doesn't show me anything. How did you get past the Gorgon? Make her talk about the objects you found.
We found ourselves in Mortimer's secret gallery. What relics did we find?
Property deeds in Mortimer's name dating from very long ago.
Is that all?
You mean all those mythological charms? So there was the so-called Pandora's box that wasn't a box actually. The famous golden fleece that reeked of dead goat. A broken sword that could have belonged to anyone. Is that enough?
Yes, that's enough.
You look captivated. Of course, he bought it. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well, let's talk about us.
Ask the twin behind. She's immune to manipulation. That's bad.
Last night, you came to me in my room. What exactly did we talk about?
We spoke briefly about your choices during the conference, Louis. What do you mean? Yes, Emma. It just so happens I didn't tell you everything. I never told you about this part. I hate you!
That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
I am not allowed to see my inventory to check the immunities. The game won't let me. I can't press escape. Oh, you're killing me! So for one, I know that we've discovered that this Emily here has an immunity to manipulation. And what was the second one? Diversion, I think? The Emily we know of, this one, is immune to logic. So that would mean the Emily opposing us is the real Emily. Do I have doubts? I do.
It's you, Emily.
No, Louis! She is manipulating you!
No, Emma. It's her. I know it. Despite all the trouble you've gone to put one over on me, I know it is her.
That's enough now, Emma. You little slut! Don't think you are going to get away with this so easily. You are going to stop your little game right now!
Sorry, ladies, I hate to interrupt, but there's something I have to check real fast. What? Oh, this is Emma. Yes. Yes, we made the right decision. This one is vulnerable to psychology, immune to logic. This is the Emily we know. And Emma, even though we found out she's immune to manipulation and what was the other thing? I'm sure I saw it. It was diversion, I believe. Diversion or vigilance? I think I tried the vigilance on her. Yeah. We got it right!
Never! I am Duchess Hills. No!
Emily?
I am the Duchess.
But
You don't! Dear God, what have I done? See what you've done! See?
Louis?
Mother!
What on earth is...
Go away! You must go. Everyone is going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess, is everything all right?
Come on, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I am coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her. Please. Go. I'll cover you.
What? What are you doing there? Stop!
God damn it. Now what's going on?
Where on earth? Meet your mother in the garden crypt. Yes, I know, but... what is going to happen to her? This will take me to... Bonaparte's room, poor guy. Sorry, man, I've been using your room for my, for my legal activities. Already looted you, I think. Yeah, okay. See you later, bye.
Good God. They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer? Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Play it cool, Louis. You were not involved in this.
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering. Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
I love how I shrugged at that moment.
My instructions are clear, sir. No one is to enter.
I'm fine with that. See you later. Bye. Everybody went to the rooms. Can we talk to them? Why is everyone's room so far apart? Problem is, whenever I go to people's rooms... No, we're not allowed to. Fine, I'm going downstairs. I'm not even knocking, I'm just walking in. I take the liberty to just enter without even asking. Where is my favorite servant? There he is.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Nothing. Now then. How do we go all the way over there? Can we get through this room? This is the conference room.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Yeah, it's golden elixir. Nobody cares about that anyway.
Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Yes, I remember Dorkin. The name just stuck with me somehow. We are allowed in the conference room. However, if I'm not mistaken, I think we've already looted everything. Almost. Not picked up. It's freaking golden elixir all over again. There was Carmelite water here too? Hey, that I can work with. Oh shit, where's the other door? More Carmelite water. My god. What have I been doing with my life? This is our exit, right there-ish. And this will take me back into the portrait gallery. Don't care? Let's go. Oh, come on with a golden elixir. Game is giving me so much. There's not even a reason to, because... What? Choice already made, but what's in there?
Golden elixir.
Of course. Of course it's golden elixir. My god. Oh my god, Mother. Why do you have to make this so difficult? What is this room? Oh. Well, I didn't know this was a connecting point. Cool. Thankfully, I won't have to press any buttons again. I don't want to get pricked. Mother? What happened to the body? Did you eat him?
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and rational. I know you are going to find this hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
The Boogeyman and Father Christmas. Volner and Godoy.
Don't tell me. It isn't Volner and Duke Manuel, is it?
Don't talk nonsense. Both of those poor souls are mere pawns in the hands of the real players.
I was answering at random, Mother.
Do you really believe that I'm joking here? Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Holm had sent Volner to get it for him.
Holm and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why.
Okay, hold up. Sorry for cutting in like this, but the only reason I chose Volner and Godoy was because if I chose Holm and Mortimer, it would be way too obvious. Plus, what's his face? Not Godoy. Volner was the one asking questions about my mother. At that time in the game, I confused him with Mortimer. My bad. That's why I was surprised with one of the options, which was, does he know her? And I didn't go with that. Instead of something dumb, I answered like, yeah, I found some of her personal effects down by the wharf. So yeah, that was my initial thought. Deciding that Mortimer and Holm were the demons, air quotes, would be the easy answer. Let's go back.
There are many of them, Louis. Not just those two.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Secret study, family tree. The fact that no one knows him?
I went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come.
So
But
you're
tell
saying
me,
the man is immortal?
Did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
I came across his family tree in his study.
An only son.
Since the Third Crusade.
The fall of St. John of Acre, Louis. The fall of St. John of Acre.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
Whoops.
The urn? Yes, I did. Why?
Too bad. We'll deal with it later.
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Holm are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
Louis, I am proud of you.
Thanks,
you
Mom.
came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic. He was flamboyant.
Sir Gregory?
No, Mortimer, of course.
Huh.
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
He was already old in those days, wasn't he? So you recognized him when you arrived on the island, right?
No, he wasn't in that body. But I know it was him. I swear it was him. The way he spoke, his posture, a few of his intonations, his mannerisms.
Wait a minute. You were talking about 60 years ago. I've lost the thread.
Yes, sorry. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you accepted?
Please don't be stupid. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
What happened with Elizabeth? Emma, did you negotiate the Al-Azif with Volner? I want to ask all of those things. You better tell me everything.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
There's something wrong with her, but I can't put my finger on it.
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Does she have any immunities or any vulnerabilities? Mother? The hell are you, Mother? To be discovered.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing. And then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
Well, show me then.
Samuel Ritter du Choix, you wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel, but frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
You know, I found your package under a wharf plank.
As a matter of fact, I needed it yesterday. I wasn't expecting anyone to take it.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He demands that the Spanish hand over Louisiana to France.
Oh, knowing him, it won't stop there. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Can you please show me your hand?
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
There. That's why we are here.
Oh my god, that looks like a puzzle. Okay. I managed to go through Napoleon Bonaparte's room without leaving a trace. I protected one of the Hillsborough twins, it won't tell us who. I went to see the crowd outside Lady Hillsborough's room. Or I could have been a witness of Napoleon Bonaparte's resolution. I could have spoken with Piaggi about his motivations. I have no idea where Piaggi was stationed during all this charade. I could have learned something from Al-Azif. I could have gone through Jacques Perou's room to get to the balcony. We missed a lot of things, apparently. Damn it! The map was wide open. So manipulation, I like it. I'm rather satisfied with my point, so let's bring manipulation to level 3 slowly. Nope.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 5 objects before we try anything.
Are the 5 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
What?
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving.
She might be weak to psychology. We'll work with that. Even though it didn't pop, but we do not have a confrontation at the moment.
Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
I remember them too.
In a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
Wait! 1191.
Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
This is the book in which you left your correspondence with Duchess Hillsborough, isn't it?
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see.
I think I saw it, yeah. That's an easy one.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates, exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
Alright. First of all, tell me about the cross again. I have to make notes. I need to bring my notebook. Let's work with this. We know the nails. are behind the study. And we will be needing the... where did I write it down? Enter is 1191. Exit is 6466.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
So
No,
it's
I don't
in the
think
crypt.
So. It must be in the area.
Okay.
I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect.
Crypt.
I'll search the crypt before leaving.
The Gutenberg is in the tower room. I remember that. And this one has to be in the gallery. The sphere, check gallery. Or probably the treasury. And this one, where is this?
An exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room.
Secret room.
Behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well.
Yes,
You
mother.
didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
This is easy. I've been stealing books from this guy since my arrival here. Some nails,
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
yes, but where is it? That doesn't solve.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6466.
Okay. Can only take these three, so... Oh my god. Mother! That's a very long shopping list. She did say one of them should be around here. She dropped it. So let's keep looking in here before we go.
You ought to go, Louis. If someone finds us here, the situation might well become seriously complicated.
I'm working on it. Oh, yes, yes. Since you're staying here, you might as well be looking for it, mother. Retrace your steps.
A Chinese coin, recognizable by the hole in the middle. If I remember rightly, that's called a cash.
I found some cash.
Famous cross of Claymont III.
Boom.
Perfect. And one key found.
I was about to say, there is no way it's gonna be here. And so it was. Now then, start with the easy ones. I know exactly where to get the nails from. So off to the secret study we go. But either way, I will have to walk through the gallery. So maybe start with the gallery? How do we get out of the gallery, though? We didn't address that. Wait, what? Wrong. I can barely see anything during nighttime, mother. Bring a flashlight next time. Maybe I should bring a flashlight. Like, are flashlights even invented? No? A candle. Make it a candle. There's only one thing I'm not sure of. We need a small version of this?
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one?
Pretty positive I found one.
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
Oh my god, I don't remember.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
To the guy with the shield, right? Or lantern. I don't remember. I don't remember what we did here.
Shield toward the sword. Well, that's good. The statue is already in the right place.
Thank you for helping me.
The lantern is already in the right position. Turned toward the shield. The sword toward the Gorgon. That's good. It's in the right place. That statue is not positioned correctly.
Open sesame.
He didn't say open sesame.
So that's Pandora's box? An urn? Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it. I wonder why. Never mind. Now it's too late.
Someone took the time to close it. Alright, we're looking for a book. The book is called... something.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
It's a fake.
If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could mean... No, that's impossible. No, not Caesar.
Wait, I thought that was a coin. Fuck you, game. Where's my book?
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend.
Where are you? It wouldn't be on the shelf, right?
given all the relics preserved here, it wouldn't surprise me if Mortimer claimed it was Excalibur.
It's not the one, is it? No, I cannot access that. The fuck is the book? We know for a fact that it's in here. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm blind.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often, otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Okay, next stop. First floor. We're gonna grab the Bible.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Gotta keep an eye out for one of these things, but smaller. How do we get to the first floor from here? Through here, perhaps? Or, you know, we could have a look in the other rooms as well. Is that a good idea? A smaller version of the sphere. Where is everybody? There's always someone parked here. Usually Piaggi. Where could it be? It has to be small enough so I can fit it in my pocket. That alone is an issue. Yo, dog! How's it hanging? Did my game save? I believe it did. Great opportunity. Let's take a small break. And I will see you all in the next episode of The Council. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves. And do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.